Are you serious? Are you serious? Well, Mike Flynn, the National Security Advisor, has, of course, just resigned uh, in the middle of the night, basically. And we have information, or late yesterday evening, we have information now on who's potentially going to replace him. Now, according to Good Morning America on ABC News, they're saying in the immediate aftermath of the National Security Advisor Michael Flynn's resignation, ABC News has learned that retired Navy Vice Admiral Robert Harward and former CIA Director David Petraeus are the two of the potential candidates to replace the National Security Advisor Mike Flynn. Flynn resigned in the wake of the allegations that he spoke about United States sanctions against Russia with the Russian ambassador to the United States before the inauguration of President Donald Trump, and then misled the administration about these discussions. Uh, Michael Flynn uh, basically lied to Vice President Mike Pence, telling the Vice President that he never had this conversation, that he actually had a conversation, but that it never talked about the sanctions. He has now the Russians have proved that he did have that conversation. They've shown the info. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was voice recorded or what. But whatever it is they had, they've said to the Americans, hey, look, your guy did tell us this. And so the Mike, you got the Vice President of the United States. You got Mike Pence, who actually went out there on the talk shows and had said, look, Mike Flynn never had that conversation. Well, he had. And so, because he lied to the Vice President of the United States, Michael Flynn is done. They got to move on. But here's the problem. The Democrats, of course, are going to jump all over this, and they're going to try to really paint Donald Trump as a loose cannon. They don't know what he's doing. And the second thing is going to be this. Some of the Republicans are going to do the same, the establishment. Now, what I could not believe I heard in my ears this morning was, instead of these two that are being recommended here, and that's Robert Harward or David Petraeus, which I think either one would be excellent choices, the media wants them to pick Lindsey Graham. Are you serious? Lindsey Graham? Can you see Lindsey Graham working with Donald Trump? You want this? No, I'm sorry. That's just insanity, okay? That is insanity. Now, the 38-year-old Navy Admiral Robert Harward, he was Deputy Commander of the United States Central Command. He's 38-year-old member of the Navy, and he was chosen under George W. Bush. He had already worked as a National Security Counsel under President George W. Bush, and so it would probably be an easy acceptance. The media and everybody would get off of Trump's case if he chooses this guy. Apparently, he is very highly qualified. Then you got David Petraeus, who was chosen by Barack Obama to be the director of the CIA, who then had to resign after he had a situation developed where some of the classified documents he forgot in a desk drawer, and that he had locked away. He had it in a desk drawer, but he's not supposed to take it out of his office from the Pentagon and take it home. So we know that whole situation went down the tubes for him, but he's back on the screen here. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, Michael Flynn is out. This is a casualty for the Trump administration, who's struggling to get their cabinet set up. And now Flynn's got to go, and Trump's got to pick a new guy, and he's got to get things moving here. The Russians are vehemently defending Flynn, saying that this guy is it was just a normal conversation. He never made no promises. He never said that Trump was going to remove the sanctions. The guy just talked to us, just said, hey, you got a new president coming in. Maybe we can build a better relationship. That he has not committed any crimes here. He was just having a conversation like anyone else does. So that's where we're at, folks. It's getting ugly in Washington. It's getting uglier by the minute in Washington. Mike Flynn is out. We'll see who the new national security advisor is going to be. Pray for this country, because there are sharks in the water everywhere. It's really ugly. Pray for America. We're living in the last days.